There are plenty of children's programmes remembered fondly, but few inspire quite the affection reserved for Bagpuss. Despite producing just 13 episodes, the series earned a special place in British television and has remained beloved for more than half a century. Created by Oliver Postgate and Peter Firmin for their company Smallfilms, Bagpuss first appeared on BBC One in 1974. By then, the pair had already introduced viewers to Noggin the Nog, Ivor the Engine, and the Clangers. Their productions were never flashy. Instead, they relied on storytelling, handcrafted characters, and plenty of imagination. The setting was simple. A little girl called Emily owned a shop where lost or broken items would mysteriously appear. Sitting quietly in the window was Bagpuss, a large pink and white cloth cat. Once Emily left, the old cat stretched awake, and the rest of the shop sprang to life. Joining him were the thoughtful Professor Yaffle, a carved wooden woodpecker who considered himself an expert on almost everything. Madeleine the Rag Doll, Gabriel the banjo-playing toad, and a troupe of busy mice who accompanied many of the songs on their mouse organ. Each object left in the shop sparked an adventure. A bottle, an old doll, or a carved figure could lead to stories inspired by history, folklore, and music. Rather than rushing from one event to another, the programme allowed ideas to unfold gently, encouraging children to wonder where things came from and who might once have owned them. Much of the charm came from the way the series was made. Peter Firmin designed the sets and characters by hand, while Oliver Postgate narrated almost every episode. His warm voice became instantly recognisable, guiding viewers through stories that mixed stop-motion animation with illustrated sequences. Music was woven throughout the series. Folk musicians Sandra Kerr and John Faulkner provided songs that gave the programme its distinctive atmosphere. Because the episodes were repeated regularly, many people assumed there were dozens of adventures. In fact, the entire series consisted of only 13 stories. That small collection proved enough to turn Bagpuss into a lasting favourite. In 2003, a BBC poll named Bagpuss the nation's favourite children's television programme. It was an extraordinary achievement for a series made in a converted barn with modest resources and a handful of lovingly crafted characters. Part of its appeal lies in its pace. Nothing was loud or frantic. There were no villains or elaborate action scenes. Instead, the stories celebrated curiosity, friendship, and the idea that ordinary objects might have extraordinary histories. Perhaps that is why Bagpuss continues to enchant new audiences. Long after Emily had returned to her shop and the characters settled back into silence, the old cloth cat never really went to sleep in the memories of those who watched him. Loose at the seams, slightly saggy, and forever sleepy, Bagpuss remains one of the most cherished creations in British children's television.